Welcome back, lords and ladies, to more Final Fantasy VIII, where today we're going to be skipping rocks at Obel Lake, just outside of Timber here. Now what we want here, oh, the rock skipped many times, that's perfect. So now we're going to hum to the black shadow that says, "Hello human." I mean, not eerie at all, is it? She wants us to find Mr. Monkey, who is in a forest somewhere. Now, it is the forest near Dollet. And now we're going to go chuck rocks at a monkey. There's a lot of rocks involved in this side quest. Honestly, probably the worst side quest in the entire Final Fantasy series. I mean, apart from this dialogue here, this text here. Here's the big loser. Loser, dog, idiot, your mum wears combat boots. Which, honestly, that's fantastic. But we get a man-made rock that says, "You are a heel." What the hell's a heel? You are a heel. Where's my airship? There it is. So, we can go tell the creepy shadow at the bottom of Obel Lake that we found his friend. I don't want to know what this shadow is, to be honest with you. Mr. Shadow. There we go. We can tell him where it is. Oh yeah, we got this weird stone. Oh, so the beach in Bahamut, something washes ashore sometimes. Yep, mysterious writing on the rock. Well, if we keep talking to him, take a break at the railroad bridge. Yeah, we don't care about that one. It's just a couple of draw points if you're interested. Top of a mountain with a lake and a cavern. Beach in Bahamut. Sometimes you just have to sit here and just mash till he actually, you know, tells us what we want to hear. We don't care about these ones. Take time off at Elbig Peninsula. That one's interesting. We will do that one. Come on, Mr. Shadow. There's one more thing I need you to do. No, not the beach at Bahamut. Come on. There's one more. Not that one. There we go. An island east of Timber. Right, you can do this in any order. I'm going to do the one on top of a cavern by a waterfall because it's right here. It's the closest one. And just to show you here, we have a waterfall. And over here, if you mash X, we can check out a bird egg. And we have to find a couple of Gustavuses. But apparently Odin wants to Zantetsu them. Apparently, I mean, he spent all that time as a bird. He's got to have a hatred for the bird. Yeah, Odin was a bird. Odin spent all that time as a statue at the Cetra Roads. He must have a hatred of birds, I'm sure. Or at least pigeons at the very least. So that takes care of that one. Shea feather, windmill, triple drops from 2. I will take that 100%. But we get another piece of rock, man-made with a synlimpid. Well, you should know we've picked something like that up before. Well, we've got one in our hands. In our pockets. What if we head to the island east of Timber? Now, obviously, the one thing I was ignoring, this is the island east of Timber is on about. It's Mandy Beach. The drawbridge, the take a break on a bridge. A piece of rock. Reader. All it was is basically you go to a platform. I think there's a fire draw point on one and a arrow draw point on another one, I believe. But I'm not really interested in a fire and an arrow draw point. We've got Fire Dagger and Tornado, so. And now back at the beach at Bahamut. This one, I was going to say this one's a real nightmare, but apparently it's not the day. Citasilumer, Reader, You're a hero. Yes, simple. But if you remember, there was one more clue, and that was about a peninsula. Eldbig Peninsula, I believe it was, which is just up here. This is Eldbig Peninsula. And if we go up here, not only can we see Dollar from here, which is very nice, we can also find a stone pillar, which reads 3 time Azer at Min off the Isle. So what you're supposed to do here is take the words time and off out of it. Like you said, so take some time off at Eldbig Peninsula, and that would then read treasure at Mindy Isle. So we'll definitely have to make sure we make a pit stop over there, because I'll be honest with you, the treasure at Mindy Isle is the only reason we do this side quest. But if you are going for the achievement for the Obel Lakes side quest, you do have to do the Eldbig Peninsula part. You can't just do the main part of, you know, what the shadow was telling you here. So let's get the black shadow back to the surface. Do you know what? Yeah, we've already took some time off there. Back in the day, south of here, there's a small but beautiful village. Oh, it was timber. We've done that. We've done that. There we go, all the rocks. So, the way you're supposed to read this, right, I don't know how anybody figured this out back in the day, is you start reading from the right, top right letter, but you read down, so it reads, Mordred Plains has treasure. Which means we have a couple of destinations now. One being Mindy Isle, the other one being Mordred Plains. So I'll go to Mordred Plains first, which is, I think it's directly where I'm flying here actually, on the S-Star continent. It is, yes, because it's surrounded entirely by mountains. So if we walk around here, just hitting X, we will eventually find, just to show you here, this is Mordred Plains. We will eventually, there we go, multicolored rocks. So we're going to ignore the black rocks, we're ignoring the blue rocks, and the white rocks. There is one rock we're after. There we go, the red rocks. They will tell you the opposite direction of where the treasure is. So it's saying the treasure is to the west, so we're going to keep going east. Now it's saying south, so now we're going to turn and go north. And there we go, we found it. Once you find a red rock that tells you it's not here, if you check again, we get it 3 stars. A completely and utterly useless item. For doing this, it's expend 3 to 1, I suppose, if you want to use triple on anybody instead of using 3 spells when you cast triple. It only uses 1. Is that? Hang on, I'm going to put triple spell. Is that a smashed railroad line here? It is. Oh, this. Well, I'll be buggered. I didn't know this was here. This is where Laguna, Kiros and Ward filmed the, where he did that film that inspired Cypher. I honestly didn't know that was here. All these years of playing this game and I've never once noticed that. That's pretty cool. You can go all the way up the top. I don't think you can do anything from here, to be honest with you. Oh, we can keep going up. But then look. Well, I'll be. It actually brings you all the way out onto the Trabia continent. Well, I'll be. I didn't know that. All these years playing it. Every day's a school day. Alright, let's just triple speed our way out of here, because, you know, we're not being chased by ruby dragons. We won't have to deal with multiple ruby dragons, surely. Right, where's my airship? There it is. I will turn triple speed off, there we go. I just wanted to get back to my airship. So, the last bit we have to do here, if you remember, is we also have to go to Mindy Island. Which, you know, if you want all the rewards for doing the side quest as well as the achievement, well, it's a shame about that mountain range being there, or else we could have skipped into Estar ages ago. Yeah, if you want all, well, if you want the achievement for the Obel Lakes side quest, I'm not sure many people do. What we have to do now is we have to go to Minday Isle, which is this island over here. To show you there, Minday Island. And over here, somewhere on the exact pixel, there it is, we get a Luck Junction scroll, which I need to check to see which one of my characters that have Luck Junction. And it is Renoir. What junction set does Renoir have? Ah, because I've got the set. Okay. So, with that, because you got to remember, Squall obviously I'm getting development defense, so that's fine. Squall has Cactuar. And what Cactuar has is Luck Junction. So this will give everyone a full Luck Junction. Now we'll take Aura off the hit, because Aura goes on to Luck. Best spell for Luck. Hit, honestly, Tornado's a really good spell to junction to that. Pretty sure I've got it. Yeah, I've actually got the best spells written down the junction in my notes. Wait, sorry, no, haste. I put haste on this. Which does drop it quite a bit and seems a bit silly. I mean, triple will give us 255 hit for everybody, but the speed drops. I mean, Quake's 137. What's haste? 117. I mean, we'll go Quake. I mean, Squall can have anything you want junction to it because he's already got max hit anyway. But yeah, but that is the Obel Lake side quest done. Where is my airship? There it is. Always handy if I remember where it is. So next side quest here is a lot more entertaining, right? I know the Obel Lake side quest, it's pretty boring. The rewards aren't fantastic. If you're going for the achievements, you do need to, obviously, that is one of the achievements, is the Obel Lake side quest achievement. And you do have to do the Luck Junction scroll as well as just the 3 stars for it, which sucks even more. This is our next destination. But before going in here, I want to take a tiny little break. Just to make sure I'm fully prepared for what's about to happen. So I'll take care of that and I'll be right back. Hey, quick break over there just to make sure I was fully ready for this. Now, I do want to mention the Aegis armor I've got there. Evasion Junction. I will be teaching that to somebody. I just need to make sure that another GF I'm getting in the future, I'm getting shortly, has Evasion Junction. Which I'm pretty sure it does. Cactuar gets it, but I forgot to put it into my notes for some reason. Yeah, Cactuar gets Luck and Evasion, which will give Squall a full set. And I think another GF I'm going to get, and they're not too way, I'm going to get today, goes on Zelon, has Evasion and Hit. So I'm pretty sure the Evasion scroll goes to, goes to Renoir. But I'm not 100%. We'll find it's also kind of pointless at this point in time, if I'm completely honest. I'm trying to think what else would actually be useful for what I'm about to do. Maybe it's HP plus 80? Maybe it's for Renoir? Squall doesn't really need Mug anymore. But, I don't know, he has HP plus 80 as well, so I'll do that, yeah, okay. And Zell, I can probably get rid of one of your strength bonuses for what? Nothing, apparently. HP 40? Nah, maybe it's VIII, to be fair. I'll give him VIII 40. Yeah, that's better. But I can do the same with you. Can I? Do you have a VIII junction? You don't have a VIII junction. Interesting. Oh, I know, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. See, you do. There we go. What about Renoa? Does Renoa have a VIII junction? She doesn't, does she? No, she does not. And we're getting to the point soon where I am going to be using, well, not so much the defend command. It's going to be the revive command on Zell. But I can take the slight hit on health for now. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, no, I can afford to use that Mega Elixir. It might seem a bit silly, but we're going to get them replaced soon, so it's alright. Yeah, what is this? I love the Ragnarok in the background here, mind you. Of course you do, Zell. You know everything. Yeah, come on then. What is it? What's going on here? The Mobile Research Facility. Battleship Island. Well, battleships, obviously. Oh, they're trying to make a draw system like ours. Ah, interesting. Use GFs for experiments. Well, no. We believe you, Zell. We know you're not BSing. Yeah, Zell. Out of everybody in this game, Zell deserves more credit and less hate than any other character. Like, Zell is amazing. To be fair. Do I want GF on Zell instead of item now? I think I do, actually. Blue light leads all to death. Turn back. Yeah, I think I actually... Yeah, I want GF on Squall for now. So the key here is we have to make it to the centre, but not when the blue light's spinning. As you can see there, I slightly messed that up. Because I am a big dum-dum. For the most part, the enemies you fight aren't too hard if you mess up. Let's be honest, we've got a Bomber, Buell and an Anaconda, and I bet I still have Water Junction to my elemental attack of when I fought the Jumbo Cactua. I need to remove that. Well, Water's not the worst thing to have Junction to my attack, but I'd rather have no elemental junctions at the moment for me attack. So let's fix that. You know what? If you want to junction anything to your attack, ice is probably your best bet here. Just make sure you've got some good physical resistances and either high health or really high VIII. As I've tried to get me VIII up there. I'm going to fail this quite a lot because that blue disappears on my screen quite quickly. I love how with these fights, so like, they're like, the blue light leads to death, and it's like, oh, you can fight a Buell and a Bomb and an Anaconda, like, really simple enemies, yet terrifying at the same time, apparently, according to this game. So, yeah, we're going to make our way all the way over to the middle of the room by that blue light. You get a little bit of leeway when you actually start walking, when you stop. It's just if you're an absolute muppet like me. You have perceived the Renaissance. Cool. I guess. What Renaissance? What have we perceived here? You see, it's really not as hard as I made it look getting into them two fights at first. Oh. Oh, watch out. Careful now. Don't touch the blue light, Squall. We've gone from creepy shadows on the bottom of a lake to a giant blue light. Are we in the centre now? Aha. So yeah, we're going to ask questions, so it's not our will to fight. We don't want to fight. And that is a ruby dragon. Which, I mean, yeah, Ruby Dragons are strong, but average party level, so get lost. If you want to make it easier, like say, Junction Blizzard at the elemental attack here, the Ruby Dragon will drop a lot quicker than it's going to as I'm fighting it here. But I'm still not... I'm not as worried about this breath attack now. Breath attack's only scary if you're stupidly high leveled, which I am not. So, I ain't interested. Mr. Ruby Dragon. Might still take some hits to take out, as you can see. Takes quite a few hits, in fact, to take out. Very resilient. But it's got to die at some point, surely. Oh, meteor! I mean, I don't think I'm as bothered about meteor as it seems to think I am. Yeah, no, we've got enough health there to survive a meteor. I'm not worried at all. I missed the timing on this trigger because I was in the menu. I was gonna say, will you just die, silly dragon? So we still got another 2 to fight yet. To make it even better. Oh, but we did get 2 energy crystals from it. That's pretty cool. There's some good AP. Begging for mercy. Never. You do not fear... No. You do not scare me. Blue light, you do not fear me. I think this is a back attack. Yeah. It's a back attack. And we're saved by your boy Odin. Everybody that says Odin should be left disc 4, right? This is why not. I don't have to worry about trying to recover from a guaranteed back attack breath from a Ruby Dragon because my boy Odin cut it in twain. In twain. So that was a nice easy one. I'll take more like that. Oh, Duke trained on Forbidden Medicine Refine as well. Nice. Imbeciles, why do you wish to fight? And obviously, like all good questions and quizzes, it's secret invisible option number 3. It's our nature. Born only to fight. No real reason. I said them two the wrong way around. Interesting. The cool boss time music. Against Bahamut, Lord of the GFs. Now this is why Squall as... Yeah, that one. It's why I give Squall GF. So one, we can pop Doom Train so I don't have to actually use the Meltdown spell because I don't like having to use my spells. As you say, Bahamut's got some really good spells actually. And so you know what? Or restore yourself, and I'll have Zell do as well. I'll get a short Doom Train. I do like Doom Train. Whoever sat there and thought, I know what to make a good GF. A Demon Train. Like, Demon Train Fighting 6, really good. But a train that I'm summoning, that's going to run over my enemies and do very little to no damage. Like, Doom Train's doing nothing here. But Doom Train does inflict VIII, which is not just VIII. VIII also includes Spirit Zero, which means Bahamut has no defenses anymore. And we get a Renzakuken off there. I do like the animation for Renzakuken against Bahamut is very nice. Because it's another unique one as we run along his wings there. I mean, how cool is that, man? Nice little flip off his mouth to a nice chop. Angel Wing for Renoa, as far as limits go, I will... Oh, he's dead. How did I blind him? Wait, the Skull still have me blind instead of dreams. We'll get a Hyper Wrist and Bahamut's card for defeating Bahamut. As well as, well, Bahamut himself. And another path to your destiny awaits. Yeah, we're interested and full of passion. Did I? No. So how did I blind them? Doom Train maybe? Can Doom Train inflict blind? But anyway, now that Doom Train's done that, I guess auto shells probably is the most useful. Oh, we'll have a look at Bahamut while we're here as well. Bahamut is... I treat Bahamut as a free-floating GF, essentially. He has plus 60 for strength and magic. He has another mug, auto protect, a rare item, which honestly, just don't bother with rare item, right? Rare item sucks. It gets rid of the... Rare item doesn't work the way you think it does. It does increase the chance to get a rare item from battle, but it decreases the chance of getting the super rare items, which 9 times out of 10 is the one you're grinding for anyway. So Bahamut for me, he really is just a floating GF, right? He's not just guaranteed to be in one place. So the thing is, though, is all my characters already have strength plus 60. So at this point in time, it's essentially whoever you want as an additional unit, as an additional character to mug. So yeah, he's free game really for whoever you want. I will show Forbidden Magic Refined as well as Bahamut's card and Doom Train's Forbidden Medicine Refined in a moment. I'm just trying to work out who I actually want Bahamut on at this point in time. Because technically you put him on character 1 is what I would normally say, but he doesn't actually provide any junction abilities at any point in time, which does just make him free reign. So I think for the sake of it, I think I'm probably just going to put him on Zell. And then Zell can work on Mug. I'll have Zell and Skull mugging, I guess, if I need to in the future. But for now, let's have a look at that Bahamut card there. There he is there, not a too shabby of a card. I mean, nothing on Doom Train or Alexander. He's actually worse than Alexander, I would say. But he's there. But the fun thing about the Bahamut card... So yeah, I did show off. I was just saying, did I show off these? Yeah, I did. I showed off these. The Bahamut card is 100 Mega Elixirs, which is definitely something I'm interested in. But for now, I want the Gilgamesh card and the Bahamut card for a boss fight coming up in the not too distant future. And because of that, it's now time to rearrange my item list a little bit, I think. Yeah, something like that should do. I don't really care about everything else. Yeah, everything else just kind of sucks. So, Hero grants invincibility to one character. I thought I still had items left. Whereas the Holy War makes all party members invincibility. Like I said, I was going to use it for the one fight coming up to draw some magic. So, Forbidden Magic Refine lets you refine Forbidden... Oh, sorry. Lets you refine Forbidden Magic, you know, your Meteors, Ultimas. That's pretty much it, to be fair. It's not much else it does, whereas Forbidden Medicine Refine can be really useful, as you can see there with the Aegis Amulet. 2 refine it to 1 speed up. Guy's Rings, a HP up, Hyper Wrist for strength up. I will go through this in more detail. Probably before we finish this 3, definitely I'll probably, you know, go over just showing off what can be done with that. But for now, we need to leave the Deep Research Centre and come back. I have to actually go out to the airship. Now, very important, right? You don't need Zell for that part we just did. Like, I could swap Renoa out, I could swap Zell out. Well, I'm not going to swap Zell out now, but I could swap Renoa out for one of the other ones. But for the sake of it, I'm just leaving my party as is for now. Hey, why won't you do what I want you to do? How long do I have to be gone for, my dude? Yeah, I will swap them out eventually, just not at the moment. It's more of a case of just, you know, I'm just gonna go back to the cockpit and talk to Evan. Yep, I know where we're going. Right back to where we were, mate. Even though I should be going, you know, right upstairs to go to sleep, which is probably what I'm going to do now, actually. As we get to a nice little save point here, where I am going to save the game and leave the exploration of the Deep Sea Research Centre till next time, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously today, you know, we got Bahamut. I do believe I set Bahamut and Doom Train to learn something useful. I did, auto shell, awesome. Yeah, Mug, Luck Junction. One thing I will state with all these Jeffs, I've still got boost and for the most part, most of the sun magic abilities. Any that I got rid of for, you know, anything useless. They're just pointless abilities, you know what I mean? I will do something where I show off the GFs at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, a Cactor on Luck Junction there, and then once he's done that, we'll move him to a VIII. Once after that, everything's pretty boring with Cactor. You know, we'll get Mug with Bahamut, auto protect. After that, again, I'm not really that interested. And Doom Train's learn what I need him to do in the element of the status defense. After that, we'll just go through his abilities as is. You know, there's nothing much to be said or to be gained from teaching him anything other. Obviously, we've got, I mean, I know we've just got the Bahamut card and got rid of him already, and obviously we got rid of Gilgamesh. I will show you how to win these back as well when that time comes. But for now, we are ready with, you know, our battle items of Holy Wars and Mega Elixirs. Holy Wars, like I say, purely next episode will be used for drawing magic. The Mega Elixirs will be 100% used to stay alive, which is why I've also moved the Mega Phoenixes to there, because they're also going to be used to stay alive. Although, interestingly enough, how many thingies do I have? Whatchamacallies? Mesmer Blades. I've got enough Mesmerized Blades if I have to, that I can chuck a couple of full lives. But yes, anyway, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're leaving it for today. So, I will catch you in the next one. As always, stay safe.